Hi, this is Congresswoman Jan Schakowsky with this week's Plans and Pans. I'm sitting in my Chicago office, which is really in a great location because we share space with the state representative, the state senator, the alderman, the county commissioner. So it's really a one stop shopping for people who want some help from government, and they can be directed to the right place. I wanted to wish you a very, very happy Thanksgiving. My husband Bob and I are very excited to be going to New York, where our twin grandchildren, 6 years old, Aiden and Alice, are. So we look forward to being with our family in New York. And I hope that you are enjoying a wonderful time with family or friends on this holiday weekend. I wanted to tell you about some deadlines that are important. First of all, the Affordable Care Act, some call it Obamacare, that health insurance program that has actually cut in half the number of people in Illinois who are uninsured, which is fantastic. But there's an open enrollment period right now. So if you have never gone to figure out if you can get a plan, I want to suggest to you that first you might go to getcovered.illinois.gov, where you can find more about the plans in Illinois, and you can make an appointment with a navigator, a person who will actually walk through it with you to pick out the right plan. Or you can go directly to healthcare.gov, where you can choose a plan. So this is an important time, and I would suggest to you that even if you already have a plan, you might want to check it out. Guess what? I did that. All members of Congress are on the exchange, ACA, the Affordable Care Act, and I was able to go through the possibilities and pick a plan that actually had a lower cost deductible. So it's worth it, and it's worth it to get some help. So again, that's getcovered.illinois.gov, and you can get some help, or to healthcare.gov. Next, we had a press conference today. It's a yearly event about toy safety. We do it with advocates. Senator Durbin was there as well, to talk about unsafe toys during this holiday season, and do a warning to people. Um, Small objects are still hazards. You want to make sure that those aren't available to toddlers who put everything in their mouth, as you know. You want to be sure that balloons, which can cause asphyxiation, although the word seems to be going out and the number of people that end up in the emergency room from balloons is going down, but it can be a real hazard. Noisy toys. If you put a toy that you're going to buy to your ear and you find it really noisy, it's probably too noisy for your child as well. You want to make sure that the family toy box considers the younger kids, the toddlers, and the older kids, and that they don't have, the little kids or anybody has access to high powered magnets, which can cause real harm internally to children. And then there's those connected toys, where they can communicate with your child or actually track the whereabouts of your child. Think about it. If they are connected to the internet, what kinds of things don't you want to expose your child to in terms of privacy and safety? We talked a little bit about some of the other hazards like dressers. Be careful. It's very common for dressers to fall over on children. We passed an act in the House of Representatives, my bill called the Sturdy Act, to make sure that they're sturdier. And also crib bumpers and slanted inserts into cribs, which can have caused children's death. And you want to make sure that you have safe toys. You can get information about recalled products at saferproducts.gov. You'll find out about all those things that are recalled. And you want to check it out because some of those things, unfortunately, we found are still available online and sometimes in secondhand stores. And so you want to make sure that you don't get a recalled product, because when it's recalled, then it is definitely a hazard. The other thing you can do on that website is that you can also register what you find out to be dangerous products. If you think something is dangerous, you can enter that so that other people don't have the same problem and it can be investigated. The other thing I wanted to tell you about is impeachment, the update on impeachment. So, a federal judge has ruled that former White House counsel Don McGahn does have to testify. He can't ignore a subpoena. The problem is that the administration has appealed that. So, we don't know if or when or ever that Don McGahn will testify. But in the meantime, Chairman Adam Schiff of the Intelligence Committee, who I think is so fantastic and done such a great job, has announced that the Intelligence Committee's final report will be sent to the Judiciary Committee when we return to Congress next week, and then the Judiciary Committee will have the job of drafting articles of impeachment. Would have to pass the committee, have to pass and then be sent to the House of Representatives. I think that we have the votes in the House of Representatives because of all the ways that the president has defied the Constitution and abused his power. That probably there will be a vote to impeach the president. Then it goes to the Senate. And, Mitch McConnell said he will have that trial. So it's like the House of Representatives indicts, the Senate actually tries and convicts or not the President of the United States. So these things are going to be happening pretty quickly. Even at the same time, there may be some more investigations and testimony that will be held by the committees. But in the meantime, we're moving forward. And finally, I just want to say to you, Small Business Saturday, encouraging shoppers when you do your holiday shopping after Black Friday, that you want to think about shopping locally, helping our local businesses and the local economy to be strong and environment and vibrant. So we want to help all of our small businesses in our communities. I want to thank you and again wish you a very, very happy Thanksgiving. I'll be with you next week. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, where my handle is @Jan Schakowsky.